Secure the border. Secure the border. Secure the border. Those are my words to a three-term United States Senator in my first ever televised debate from, wait for it, 2014. I say again, secure the damn border here in mid 2019. Well, let's get right into it. Border security, a lot going on every single day. We see dead illegal aliens that have passed away in the struggle to get to America, or once they get past the border. We see more deaths from fentanyl overdoses that come through that border because the drug cartels control a lot of Mexico and those areas and pathways into the country. So, what are you focused on in your as a candidate? What are you focused on from a policy perspective on how you're going to handle and approach border security and illegal immigration?
Well, number one, New Mexico has 179 miles of functionally unprotected border. We only have about 30 some odd miles of what's called primary barrier. Obviously, there's a big piece of the news where private citizens got together and funded a section of wall in one of the most notorious drug smuggling and human smuggling corridors in the county I live in Sunland Park. So, primary border security or physical border security is the number one issue, but we also need to fix the laws. We need to eliminate the asylum fraud that is happening every single day. Over Memorial Day weekend, they apprehended 1,000 illegal immigrants who were falsely and fraudulently claiming asylum. The cartels figured out how to game the system, and they're cheating the system every single day. My wife is a legal immigrant. She became a citizen after 14 years. She crossed into the United States 25 years ago, learned English by listening to country music while cleaning other people's houses. She's now one of the leading medical estheticians in the country. She is the quintessential American immigrant success story. She looks at all these people cheating the system, and it just disgusts her. It's disgusts both of us because it's a fraud, it's a felony, and unfortunately, children are dying in the pursuance of this felony system. So if you eliminate the incentives for people to fraudulently try and enter the U.S., children won't die.
I totally agree. In my opening monologue, I point out that in 2014, I ran for the U.S. Senate and debated Mary Landrieu, a three-term U.S. senator, on live television. And the very first time, my key mission was to get the words border security out and secure the border. And we still haven't secured the border. What are the incentives that we need to remove from law that are driving these folks to think that they can come here and get away with it?
Well, number one is we basically need to adjust the asylum system because the only reason you can claim asylum legally are as if you're in your fear for your life because of your religion, because of your race, because of your membership in a group. It's not just because you come from a country that has crime and because you're poor. So we need to clamp down on that. We need to be able to give our brave men and women of Customs and Border Protection the ability to do field assessments of what are called credible fear determinations. Because when these illegal immigrants actually show up to court in the El Paso sector, which covers all of New Mexico as well, 95.7% of the time they will fail the credible fear determination, which means they were lying all along. But because we are treating migrants from countries other than Mexico and Canada differently, if they bring a small child with them, they are able to gain entry because it takes so long. Now it's between 4 and 6 years that they get their court date. Well, we give them a work permit in 6 months, and that's exactly what they're here for.